In the last section, we built a dashboard conveying Superstore's key sales metrics to an executive-level audience. In this section, we'll be diving a level deeper into tactical dashboards, which are generally used for managing departments or broader goals, and tend to focus a bit more in depth on a single area. We'll dive into 3 different visualizations that can help depict snapshot status and draw attention to important areas. Those are waterfall, heat map, and geographical maps. Finally, in the 5th video in this section, we'll use dashboard actions to link the objects together. This type of tactical dashboard project requires more detail than an executive level dashboard, but typically not as much as an operational level dashboard, which we'll cover in section 4. We want to allow the users to focus on what's important to them and be able to zoom in on areas of interest. An introductory sheet or a few bullets to explain the features and functionality can go a long way to drive adoption and satisfaction with your audience. Our task for this section will be to help Superstore's Margin Improvement Committee build a strategy to improve corporate profit by answering questions around which categories, regions, and products are failing to perform and need the most attention. We want to compare our quarterly performance against a margin goal to find areas where we should target to improve. The charts we'll implement in this section will provide the best visual tools to answer these questions. This type of chart is called the waterfall chart, and it allows us to see how parts of a whole compare to each other and add up together. In this example, which shows the sum of profit, you'll notice that our furniture category, and specifically our tables, are clearly driving down our profit and are the areas performing most poorly. Our margin goal line is above the last bar on the chart, indicating we finished below goal. We can change our goal using the margin goal parameter. On the right, we have a heat map showing the same sum of profit, but broken out by region. This can quickly show us if the impact is constrained to a certain region or if it's widespread. When referencing geographies, it's usually helpful to put them on a map. Viewing profit by state can allow us to look one level deeper while exploring our regions. Finally, we have a simple bar chart of our top 15 unprofitable products, colored by category to help us quickly distinguish any patterns. Overall, the product we lost the most money on this quarter was Hoover Porta-Power Portable Vacuum. A natural next step might be to provide a trend over time for each product to see if this is an anomaly or something we shouldn't try to sell. Now, all this information is somewhat helpful by itself, but the piece that dramatically improves its effectiveness is the interactivity. When we click on Tables, we see the other sheet's focus, showing that Central and East are where most of the losses are happening. This feature is called using a sheet as a filter. Down on our map, only the states where the tables were sold are colored, and the color is based on their profitability. In Minnesota, for example, by selling tables, we lost $4,300, which was driven by the sales of these 2 conference tables. We can use any and all sheets on a dashboard to filter any or all of the others. We'll explore this functionality in the last video in this section, but suffice to say, this provides our users with a vital level of control to be able to get under the hood of the data and extract insights. So to recap, we'll be creating our tactical dashboard with a few key ideas in mind. Ease of use is still paramount, but adding a few layers of intuitive interactivity can really put the power of information into your viewers' hands. You include an instruction sheet, or otherwise introduce your users to the interactivity features of Tableau. Providing multiple perspectives side by side on the same data can be useful to quickly identify outliers that might not be uncovered through a hierarchical drill-down process. Now that we have a scope of the project, in the next video, we'll be diving right in creating the text elements.